What's going on, people? Welcome to the Flex and KG show. Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. You don't know what it is. This guy's buzzing off a great performance from Brighton and the first 3 points of the season. He's also buzzing because he's probably in this 90%, 100% club of Dortmund not putting Jadon Sancho on the plane and then rejecting our first bid of £90 million or whatever it's going to be. So much to talk about.
Stop doing that. You're going to stop putting words into my mouth, bro.
Right,
I didn't say that, bro.
Right, sorry.
No, I can't. Dear thing.
So much to get through tonight. Mark is still live. He's going to pass you guys over from him to us. So if you're joining us, welcome. Smash a like on the video. Let us know where you're watching from. Yes, Lil Jimmy says Mark is still live. Forget about Mark. This is our time.
Get out.
Well, actually, we're a little bit early. But anyway, like I said, Cavani to talk about. Manchester United potentially looking at a deal for Edison Cavani. What is he? 32, 33. Horrible injury record. We'll get into that. Jadon Sancho. We're obviously going to talk about that straight away. Ismaila Sarr from Watford. We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about Herrera leaving. Dan James potentially. We're also going to talk about. There was one more player there. You just made me forget it. Dalot going out, and the last one was I forgot. I'll remember soon. Let's start at Jadon Sancho. KG, you are usually Mr. Optimistic, right? I've been in the 0% club for a long time. We opened our doors probably about 3 weeks ago after refurbishments from a 90% club, and we tell us. And Tellez. It wasn't even that. It's the worst thing. It was someone else. But anyway, Tellez. We opened our doors, and we've been steady. We've got a 10 p.m. curfew because obviously the COVID situation. But 100 club is dying out. Sorry, the 0% club is doing well. Apparently, Manchester United have not submitted a bid because they were going to do one of £90 million until they basically thought, well, they got told that it was going to get rejected. 120 million euros or nothing. Is it going to happen?
Bruv, listen, yeah. Come on, Flex. You got to say that these last, I don't know how many, this last hour or something has been the craziest hour in, let's say, on social media in football. It's like I'm sitting down trying to analyze everything that's happening. And I'm like, wait, someone's going to be right. Someone's going to be wrong. Yeah. Let me just tell you about my percentage right now, because I tried to bump up my percentage to 15%. Yeah. And then I heard Mark doing a live stream and he said, listen, nobody can jump on the percentage. You're either in or you're out. And I don't want to hear from you.
I agree. I agree with him, though. You're not
fine. But I like the flip-flop. Like, sometimes you should be able to just wear Havanas, but it's cool. It's cool. So right now we're in 0%, yeah. And a big part of me is saying to myself, we could have egg on our face, but positive egg. It could be positive egg, but positive egg. Yeah, positive egg. Do you know why I call it positive? Because if we're wrong, yeah, and Sancho turns up, we'll still be happy. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, if he comes, I'll still be like, sugar, Sancho's here. Do you see what I'm saying? We're not ignoring you. You can see you all in the comment section. Cool. There's poker being played. That's what we have to get down to. So Man United have been leaking all week saying that we have alternatives. We had Sarr, Tadasa. We had that thing, yeah. And we didn't like that alternative. Now, all of a sudden, the Dembele link, yeah, it's another alternative.
That's what I was thinking of. Okay,
then we got the Dembele link, which is now you can see that something's happening. And don't forget, Dortmund have left thingy at home. Dortmund's left. That's Goldbridge that's told them to say.
Right? Yeah, 100%. Which is good. Everyone's coming over. That's what we want.
Cool, wicked. Damn it. So yeah, remember Sancho stayed. He didn't travel to what's it? To play against. There you go. Very big game to miss out on. So you got to ask yourself, what's going on here? They need to believe that we're going for Dembele. We weren't trying to hear. They need to believe that. So now I feel like both of them, literally a game of blackjack, and they're holding on to their cards and who's gonna move first. Obviously, they know for themselves, you have to give us the raw money, though. Dortmund don't care about this card game, really. But don't forget, financials came out recently saying that they, what was it? 40 million. There's a 40 million loss that they have in their accounts and stuff. So it's very crazy. How do you turn down 100 million?
You can turn it. I'll tell you why. You can turn it down if you're going to stick to your guns and you know how business is done, and you say, listen, this is the price of my asset. Don't come to me with any construction of add-ons. Don't come to me with installments. Don't come to me with a full-on bid that's less. I'm only talking to you unless it's 120 million euros. You're wasting your own time. And especially, before I get to the super chats, before you carry on, because I know you went to come in about the super chats in, especially because, you know, you
want
to
sit down, sit down next to me, sit down, down, 90% club. Who's with me? Come on, KG, come on.
Hey, no, listen, I've gone up to 15. Well. Wait.
I will lose respect to you. I will. No, if you do what I think you're about to do because Mark's just ended the live chat and you didn't expect him to lose the live chat, I will lose respect for you as a man. Go on.
I'm in a hard place. I'm in a rock in a hard place. Listen, Mark,
You're a fool. You're a loser. Don't
wait. No, wait, hold on.
I've got one for you.
Wait.
There. Do you want one? Do you want one?
I don't really want this L, you know, but then I can't be 15%. A lot of stuff's happening right now. I'm very confused.
You're a loser. Do you know what? I will say this, right, Mark? I will say this.
I'm right.
I will say this. You've come on this stream, right? Mark has just entered the stream as if he's just been here we go from Romano. He's entered the stream as if he's gone fee agreed. All that's happened is unless I'm getting this wrong, all that's happened is Man United were about to submit a bid of 90 million euros and thought, oh, sod that, actually. We better not because they did tell us 120 million. And that's it. That's all that's happened.
But Flex, we got to listen to the details. Obviously, Mark is sitting on some A1 information that we don't know. That's for sure.
He won't believe that.
Drory's sitting on some information. There's information in the works, in the ether, It's a bit weird that Jadon Sancho is at home, not playing against Dortmund in a very big game. Why is he at home?
Not playing against Munich.
He's there like when we were kids. Like, he's woke up. The Dortmund manager said, I need you on the plane. He's got his head up against the radiator for 20 minutes. He says, look, I've got a temperature. I'm not well. There's nothing wrong with him.
All right, I'll tell you this. All right, this is because I have to say this as well, actually. I was saying this to Mark earlier, right? I messaged him on WhatsApp. I said, please believe, I don't want this whole, I don't want to be saying by the end of the transfer window, I told you so.
I think you do. I think you'd and that United get Sancho. Right. I think that bitter.
No, I don't like that.
Hold on, what do you mean I'm sitting on some info, KG? What are you on about?
Well, he probably is. Probably is. What I'm saying. Do you know what?
Drory knows something as well.
I'm not sitting on anything, all right? Everything I had to say earlier was done.
And then you're saying, Drory, what club are you in? Are you in a 90% club?
No, I'm sort of like with Flex and Goldbridge, so I've added them together, so I'm around about 45%.
No, plus 90 is 90%. You need to get a GCSE maths, mate. 0 plus 90.
No, halfway house is 45%. So
no, it's good. There is a Fabrizio Romano. I mean, I feel like I need to spell this out to Flex, but there is a Fabrizio Romano Instagram post, which is actually quite interesting, and he says this. Flex is a prat, and I'll never come on the United stand again while he's on there. But no, what he actually said is Dortmund have told again to Man United they won't accept any bid less than 120 million euro. Still the same position. Personal terms agreed, but the main problem is still between the clubs. United were considering making a new bid of 90 million, but they know it will get refused. That's why there's no official bid for Sancho right now. Dortmund still think they can keep him. Man United have always considered other options, but Sancho is the first target. Ousmane Dembele was on the list, but Man United will only consider a loan deal. No bid has been made. Barca sources are denying a move for Dembele, and they would want 60 to 70 million to sell him. The issue is that Dembele would refuse the move because he doesn't want to leave. I mean, to me, the Dembele thing, I was just saying it on there. Injury record like Phil Jones. I'd rather have James Corden on the wing because he'd play more. And also, massive flop. Also, He's Di Maria. He's a player. Ollie wants players who wants to play for the club, not players we're having to convince to come. I don't think there's anything in that.
Yeah. But then, the injury record for Dembele is crazy. I was watching the highlights. As soon as he said we'll link to him, I went on YouTube. I done the whole, watched a couple of videos, and I'm not gonna lie, I got excited. Then after I heard you in the same, what you call it, amongst like anyone that wants him is stupid, and I was like, oh, do you know what I mean? Because he's a good player though, and if he's over these injuries, does it? But I think it's a card game. Honestly, I think it's a card game that Man United are playing with Dortmund. They know that, because Flex, you said something about pay the original price, but you have to break it down, Flex. If I've got if I'm minus 40 million in my account, and there's another team here with 100 million, aren't I going to listen to that at some stage? And I say, wait, I need this.
From before. No, I don't believe that. I do genuinely believe for us to get Jadon Sancho, which I've always thought, you have to just pay the money. Now, the reason why I will get annoyed, which I said it even last week before we even got to this stage, which is if we get right to the end of the window, which it looks like is going to happen, let's face it, there's 6 days left, 5 days left, and just pay the money, that will annoy me. That will annoy me. I will be happy that Sancho's come. And like I said to Mark, although he's putting slander on my name, I don't want to be how Mark is going to be if this deal happens is not how I'm going to be if this deal doesn't happen. I'm not going to be going, sit down, I told you he wasn't coming, W for Flex, because at the end of the day, it will be shocking if we don't. We need something. We do need him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's changing. He's thawing. He's like the polar ice caps. Global warming.
No, wait, listen, Flex, because we got a show together, yeah, I'm staying with you in the 0% club. I
don't believe you.
Why are you going to reject me now?
No,
I don't understand. Wait, I'm staying with you, even though I feel that we could be wrong and there could be egg on our face, and Goldbridge is going to rub it in it. He's going to rub it in.
But you know what? It is, though. It's not really an L because if Goldbridge, we're talking like he's not here. If you, Mark, on next Monday, going, have that, up yours, sit down, Flex, I'm going to be like, you're
not on my list. You're not on my list. You're low down the list. I've got my tweets. Dortmund fans, I'm coming. Liverpool fans, Liverpool fans aren't that bad. They don't care. Arsenal fans, I'm coming. Bloody Troops, the Pratt. He did one at the start of August. He's getting it as well. He better be on that flight. I thought he was off to bloody New York. I've seen more of him now than I did before.
I was literally just with him as well. He's waiting to get his visa because the embassy's shut.
He's his bloody Troops. He's like bloody. It's like Andreas Pereira, isn't he? I'm off. No one wants him. You ain't bloody going anywhere. When you tell everyone you go and you get on the plane and you bloody go, you don't do the next watch along with Robbie.
It's COVID. He just explained that.
Matt Judge is doing the deal, bruv. Matt Judge is sorting out Troops.
Yeah, Matt Judge is on the Troops deal. Coming to America.
Fabrizio Romano, what's this? Man United have not made a bid for Dembele. Barcelona sources are denying the move for him. Barca wants 60 to 70 million to sell. Obviously, we don't want that. People around Jadon Sancho confirmed that Man United have not made an official bid, but we were ready to, which wouldn't have been accepted. So basically, it's Man United doing what we know, which is maybe we can do the little 90 million plus there. No, why are you even bothering? This is what my point is. If you want him, just pay the money and stop this farce. If you don't want him, don't pay the money. Get me a centre back. Get me another forward of some sort. Get me another man. Get me something else. Give me something.
This is why, I promise you, yeah, Flex, the way you tried to just dash me away, yeah, I felt like I didn't like that.
No, the way you tried to slide out and slide back in, I don't like that. If we're going to be in this relationship,
I was just laughing. No.
We're going to be in this relationship. I need to feel 100% commitment to my partner.
I'm backing it, bro. I'm with you, bro. Right now,
I felt a little bit. I don't know. At the beginning, you were like,
Wait. Obviously, you know me, yeah. I come from the Havana settings, innit? You know what I mean? Like, so. Listen, I'm in this situation, yeah. I'm saying, I'm in this camp. Yeah, I'm with you, bro, Flex.
Okay, let me ask you this then, because I don't believe you. Why are you still in the 0% club? Give me the reason why you still think he's not going to sign then.
Because I have to be loyal, bro.
You see what I'm saying? It's not a real reason. That's what I mean.
Wait. No. Wait. Do you know why I am? Wait. Come on, Flex. Give me a chance.
100% KG. You haven't got the right foot.
I can't go there.
You've had one too many. You've had one too many. The bouncers have come. We don't even want you in here. We don't want you.
So where am I? Am I Sanchez? The man with no club?
You're free agent. You can go to whatever club you want on the strip.
So I'm Cavani right now. No, listen. I'm gonna knock on the door of the 0% club, because we have to understand here that the people that are still running this club, it's the same thing. So really and truly, we're all getting excited about the same news. Fabrizio Romano said that we put in a 90 million bid time ago. Is this the same bid? What's going on right now? Why, like, nothing? And even if it is a different bid, it's even worse than the first one. So what are we talking about? So really and truly, there's either a smoke screen going on here when they're basically saying, you know what, they're talking about alternatives. We put in a bid and they said no, get out. That's probably what's going to happen, really and truly. They might say, okay, guys, we tried. You saw us. We put in a bid. Now we've got to go to them alternatives. Ta-da, it's Sarr, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's that situation, or maybe
I had to just pop in the kitchen then, because I was trying to find a packet of straws for you to all to start clutching at, because I've never heard such crap in all my life. It's staring you in the face. It's
Mark,
staring you in the face.
Mark. Let me ask you this then. Mark. This is a real, actual question. All banter aside, let me get into the head of Mark Goldbridge right now.
Get into the head.
Why are you so certain that you're willing to die on this sword? You're willing to go down with the ship, go down with the Titanic. Is it because, and you don't, obviously you're not going to reveal to, is it because you know something people don't know, or is it just because you just feel it's going to happen? Why would he not be on the plane? Why would Man United not do it? What is it?
Do you have COVID?
I haven't plucked this out my arse for the last. I've been saying this for a long time. I've said he's coming to Manchester United for a long time. Remember, I've had Fabrizio Romano on this show twice. I've had Christian Falk on this show twice. I spoke to somebody back in April, before Fabrizio Romano first came on the show. There's a video from late March, and I said, I've been told that Jadon Sancho is Man United's priority and that they'll sign Jadon Sancho. And that's where it started for me. And I've never heard anything, whether it's privately or publicly, to make me not believe United will do this deal. I totally agree with what Flex said. It's too late. It's way too late, and it should have been done a long time ago. And the board and the owners deserve a lot of things that they won't get. If they deliver Sancho, everyone will get so lost in the Sancho party, they won't realise that we probably lost to Palace because we didn't get this deal done. And we probably will pay very close to what Dortmund wanted 2 or 3 months ago. But there is nothing out there that even Marco Reus this afternoon said, we're so happy to have him. And everyone's going mad. I said, no, Dortmund are liars. They lie. They will say what they bloody well like. They did it with Aubameyang. They did it with Dembele when they sold him. Yeah. Actually, there's nothing. There's 3 things. 1, we signed Sarr and then we're screwed. 2, the transfer deadline passes and you can't do the deal. Or 3, Sancho comes out and says, I'm staying. Any of them thing happens, I will ask for forgiveness. I'll be like Mary and Joseph. I'll be knocking, asking for somewhere to sleep, and you can put me in the stable. But the reality is, at this moment in time, I am totally confident. And actually tonight, when I went live earlier, because Sky Sports said we put a bid in, and then while we're live, David Ornstein's saying we haven't, it's still ongoing intermediaries. That makes me even more confident, because United don't bid unless they know it's going to get accepted. So we're going to put a bid in, and we're definitely talking to them. And Sancho ain't got on that plane, which I think might be nothing, but could be something massive.
That plane thing. Did you look at that? I'm not going to lie, because I'm 0% club. I just thought maybe he's got symptoms of COVID, or I didn't even think, oh, it's happening. What do you look into that as? It's a bit.
I do keep forgetting that. That's not why I'm confident. I do keep forgetting that, but it does bring a little smile to my face. It does make me feel a little bit more confident. But I expected him to play tomorrow night, so I still would have thought we were buying him if he'd been on the plane. If the fact that he's not on the plane, conspiracy, you can read all sorts of things.
He might take a train there.
No, he ain't.
Be a bit thick to do that.
Come on, bro. Like, what's going on? Do you know what? When I saw that, the excitement did raise in me. I'll be honest. I went up to like 15% when that, because people were atting me as well.
15%. Don't even bother with that. You can have it. I'll give you 14 back. 15%.
This is what I'm saying. I went up to 15%.
Mark, you don't even want him in your camp. This is what you're dealing with.
No, you lot. I feel like a child.
He's like one of them people in the bloody Lord of the Rings. You know, when Aragorn and that lot catch one of the goblins and they say, "Can I be on your side?" No, you can't. Have some pride and stick with that team. Go down with the ship. He's like the bloody bloke on the Titanic, isn't he? The one who was there going, go faster, go faster. And then all the kids are there and he jumps in the boat and everyone just looks at him and goes,
but look at the Muppets, though. Even if you watch Titanic, you don't want to be the guys playing the violin going down. Save yourself, bro. Those guys.
I always think about that. Yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah, look at us, look at the honor." No, bruv, survive another day, fam.
Yeah, they ain't playing that violin when that cold water hits. They're soon going to reject it. Yeah.
And not even to be on Titanic for this long, but you know, on that, because I've always wanted to talk about this. You see, Kate Winslet, when there enough space, when there enough space on that little raft thing,
it was.
Yeah,
exactly. She wanted to sprawl out and lie down.
She's just lucky it was 1912 and not 2020 because Equality Street goes down out the window. Then she can get off and let me have a go.
Can I ask you a question? Why the hell are we talking about Kate Winslet, the Titanic, and
because you think the Sancho? You said the Sancho ship's going to sink. You've planted that seed, and we've gone with it. But you know what? Just very quickly, I don't know whether you'd spoken about this because on this afternoon, this Di Marzio is very credible, and I know a lot of people want to talk about this. He says that we're talking to Jovic at Real Madrid and Cavani.
I believe it's
crazy.
Because, and why backup plans, innit? Contingencies. I do listen. I'm not thick. Of course, we're talking to Jadon Sancho. Of course, we're talking to Borussia Dortmund. Man United want to do the deal. I'm not saying they're not trying. I'm just saying it won't happen. But if it doesn't happen, I would expect there to be some contingency, whatever it is. But it's just whether or not they go for it. If they don't get Sancho, I mean, if they don't get Sancho, would they go? We just. I
think this is an addition. I don't think Cavani or Jovic are Sancho dependent. I don't know what it looks like. They want a striker.
I think it's different. I think it's one of those situations. If everything doesn't work, remember how we just pull Falcao through and all these other strikers just to keep us at bay? Because even right now, I heard King has been linked to a German club or something. So that's not happening. Thank God for that. Do you see what I'm saying? But
the day's getting better and better.
There you go. But then you see how we did the Agallo thing. When we start to scramble, there is going to be a scramble at the end of the season because it's United. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know how I feel about Cavani, to be honest. Do you know what's so funny? Telling lies. Yeah, of course. They're so used to telling lies. They said we're in conversations with Cavani, with Cavani's club. Bro, Cavani's a free agent. They had to come back and be like, no. Actually, we're in conversations with Cavani. So knowing our club, personal terms should be agreed already. Do you know what I mean? There's no conversation to have. Do you want to play for us? We can pay you. Come on down. I don't know I think that's going to be the get out of jail card that they think is going to work on the Man United fan base if a Sancho does. So just imagine you get Sarr, Cavani, and Telles. Some fans are going to sit down and be happy with that. Be like, oh, well, we got 3 players. Do you know what I mean? Not me, but I think that's what they're hoping for. Or a Jovic. I don't know. So what's your thoughts on that?
There's just a tweet here that Man United and Dortmund are still in discussions for Jadon Sancho, and there is an appetite from all sides to get the deal done.
Oh, well, who's that from?
Mark Goldbridge. No, it actually isn't from me. Graham Bailey, I wouldn't say. I'd say he's middle of the road, really.
That's for your agenda. All of a sudden, Graham Bailey's credible now. Let's say.
No.
Bro, you might as well call Indy Carlin, bro. You might as well call them, man. Bro.
To be fair, on my live stream, somebody said Gelen Balagay's tweeted, and before I read it, I went, I don't care what it is, it's a load of bollocks. And to be fair, he did say we're not in for Dembele, and I went, you know what? Actually, he's probably right. He's probably right.
Don't say that because I want him to come on the show. I've been speaking to don't say that.
But he's 50-50 at best.
Yeah. Look, with the Cavani situation for me, we've got to learn. We've got to learn, man. Cavani has done really well actually. At PSG and stuff like that. He's got numbers and that, but nah, that boat has well and truly sailed for me. And the injury record again, we can't afford to take on another player. That's just too much of a gamble. Age, injuries, it just doesn't work for us. Jovic, I remember when he was amazing at
Frankfurt.
That's it. The year before he went to, I remember seeing him play against Chelsea, and he done really well. And then I'm thinking, look at Real Madrid snapping him up straight away. It clearly hasn't worked out for him. I'm not going to profess to know loads about him. I just started kind of watching him around that time and saw that he looked okay. But I haven't really got a strong opinion on that one because I don't know. I don't know enough about him. So for me, I'm like.
Here's the question, though. Here's the question for you guys, though. Is Cavani an upgrade on who's
Igalo, yes,
leaving? Igalo.
Yeah,
is he an upgrade on Igalo? Because Igalo is leaving.
He is.
Jan.
You're an upgrade. Flex is an upgrade on Igalo.
Oh, you lot don't rate Igalo at all?
No.
Right now, he's after lockdown. I don't know if he just looks like he can't move.
He's had 2 breaks and he's getting worse. You can see,
yeah.
He's like a, I thought when we first got him, it was an embarrassing gamble, not his fault. And he actually did well. I thought, you know what, they got away with it here. And then after lockdown crap, and then he's even worse after this break.
It doesn't look good.
It just looks terrible, really bad. But Jovic I prefer Jovic to Cavani because he's younger. But realistically, the player we should have got was Haaland. And, let's not forget that was Dortmund dishing out another L to us. But Cavani, no, it's just the same as I said, it's another Falcao. He's injury prone. He's too old. He's past it. But the same as getting Dembele, it'd be like Di Maria. We're meant to be learning from those mistakes, I think.
Do you know what? I'm just looking at the tweet from Dortmund about Sancho not being on the plane, and it says basically the corona test carried out on you yesterday. My translation's a bit were negative, so it isn't that.
It's not corona. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not
corona. And
he's coming. He's coming. Why else would he not? Why else would he not be on the plane?
You're troll.
I'm saying.
He's on his head against the radiator. He says, "Oh, I don't feel very well. He's a bit hot. Don't let him on the plane. He might have COVID." And then he sat at home watching this, going, "I'm coming, lads. 90% club."
Well, he sat there watching Mark in the middle, going, "What a prat! Think I'm going there when I'm just chilling at home."
Bruv, wait, but seriously, Flex, you got the sources. What about Pinheiro, bruv? Have you called him again and said, "What's going on? You're supposed to know us."
He's in hiding.
Yeah. Listen, I've had a few interesting messages with Harry over the last week or so.
Yeah,
I'm not going to reveal what they are out of just privacy and respect. But he may listen. All I can stick to is the factual evidence, and the factual evidence is that he came on here and said, "What do I think of Sancho deal?" Done. So that's Harry's comments in it.
I'll tell you what, the interesting thing is, though, that Romano said an hour ago that during the last contacts between Dortmund and United, Dortmund said they won't accept a bid less than 120 million euro, right? The really interesting thing with this is that yesterday, Dortmund told Sky Sports that at no price was he available. He wasn't available. He would be staying. And yet you've got Romano saying that Dortmund will sell him if we get the right fee. There's so much contradiction.
I'm not naive to that. I do believe if we pay 120 million euros, I think they will accept it. I think they will accept it. They will, like you said there, KG, that you can't not accept that. But also, though, you do have to think the later this goes on, they do need to find a replacement. 120 million euros is no good to them if the transfer window's shut. So if we tempt them and try and go into the last day and then offer it, I just think that's a risky game. I think if you're intent on paying, I think they've held out long enough now. You're not going to get any discount. You've got to do it now within the next 48 hours, because the sooner you get to deadline day, the sooner they're going to go, well, we've got no one to replace him. So you're going to have to wait till January, or you're going to have to wait till the end. Like, it's just not. It's not going to do it. Do it now. Don't do it.
I think like what happened on the Sunday show, a lot of people started to see through this facade of Flex, the neutral fan camming host. He's actually Ollie out. He's desperate for this deal not to happen.
Don't start this narrative.
So that because Sancho's going to come in and make us good, and then all the Ollie haters are going to have to go.
You know what I like about what you just said, and this is where you, nearly 20,000 of you at home, come into this. You guys, I'm going to look directly into the lens. You guys know me by now. You know what I'm about. You know the real me, guys. Don't let Mr. Goldbridge try and put me in a category that you guys at home know I'm not in. Yeah. So you know what, Mark? You can say that. You can say that I don't want Sancho to come because I want Ollie to fail. And then as soon as the transfer window shuts and we haven't got Jadon Sancho, we then play our next Premier League game, and I hope we lose to show that how bad we are. But we all know at home, that's not Flex. That's not me. Would I really want us to lose and get Ollie kicked out? Would I really want that, guys? Come on, you know that's not me in it.
So here's Flex's message from Sunday night. Really hope we lose to Spurs next week. Think of the views. Think of the views. Ollie out. That's a joke. That is a joke. That is a joke.
It's already
too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
It's already been clipped. Bloody fan cameras. They're in it for the money.
He's an acting Spurs fan. I knew it.
Oh,
do you know what's?
This week's going to be mad. It's
going to be.
Well, yeah.
Go on. Sunday is going to be insane. I think we definitely. I thought we can get the win. Yeah, it's going to be. I thought we're getting a win. Sunday, there's no sun. Do you know what I mean? We can pull it off. I don't know why everyone's feeling like we're going to do something incredible come weekend. Yes, I'm wearing a Durex hat. This one is ribbed, as you can see. Yeah. Anyway.
For extra grip.
Extra protection. Wait, guys, come on, man. We've got to be serious because a lot of good stuff has happened that we should be discussing.
We ain't got him yet. What is
Mate, what day of the week is it? Is it Wednesday today or is it Tuesday?
It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Is it? Well, it's not. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
There you go. I'm telling you, like something.
It's going to be crazy, wavy.
Something we're going to go up and down. The emotions are going to be all over the place. This is Man United we're talking about. Remember the Berbatov thing? We have a history of being like this. Do you know what I mean? And I think that what the club is doing is painful for us as fans. But we're sitting down, waiting, thinking, when are we going to act? When are we going to go? When are we going to do something? And really and truly, it could be deadline. The day before deadline day, the club acts. Already, Pereira is gone. I don't know how you lot feel about that. I was actually quite.
You don't know how we feel about it. I don't think there's anyone who could be like, well, we shouldn't really be getting rid of him. You know, he needs a chance. He's a young player. What do you mean you don't know how we feel about that?
No, I'm just saying that we haven't even said anything. Do you know what I mean? He's gone. That's one piece of deadwood out of the club. Then they're still talking about more players leaving the club. So even Delo's coming out, which is fantastic news. Do you know what I mean? Like there's so much happening. So you say to yourself, okay, is it going like Kenny Man United fans? And I want to know people in the comment section, are you happy with the players that we're getting rid of and what they're saying we're linked to currently? Do you know what I mean? Is it going to make you say, you know what, we're not going to go on a crazy, we're not going to go for the club? Are you just happy with how things are going? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm interested in. I want to know what you lot think. If we do all these, if we get rid of 4 players, yeah, and we bring in a Sancho and a Telles, is that enough? Have the club acted properly in this transfer window?
If they bring, I think because of the magnitude of what Sancho is, and how much money he's going to cost if he comes, I don't think you can criticize too much if they've spent 120 million euros on one player in this climate, plus brought in Van der Beek at 35, 39 million, 40 million, whatever it is, and get Telles over the line for what, the best part of 20 to 15 million, 18 million, whatever. I don't know. But I think that will be a good transfer window. Because the problem is, though, I would say this, is the centre-back situation, man. It really is an issue. Like, Sancho will mask that if he signs. If he signs, and we all get the bounce, and even his first few games, he's jinking a man, going party, whatever. When it comes to real crunch time, we know what that centre-back pairing is all about. We know what it's about. You could stick Mbappe into the front three. The centre-back partnership's still going to be what it's about, yeah? And until we change that, we truly aren't going to kick on. However, you have to understand that if we do spend 120 million euros, at least you can say, well, okay, they've gone and got a world-class player, longevity signing who can make us a lot better. Van der Beek in there for extra squad depth and an extra left back. And then you go, okay, you know, in COVID, you can't really expect more than that. That's about 200 million. You know what I mean? It might not be net by the time we get rid of Smalling and, you know, get the loans out of Pereira. But really, there's not that much outgoings right now, though. You know, we haven't actually got substantial money through, which is some of the videos we were doing even last week when, you know, Mark was saying it, I was saying it, even you were saying it as well, KG. Like, you could sell the best part of the dead wood there and raise at least 60, 70 million. Do you know what I mean? And they haven't even done that. So if they spend 109 million on Sancho, bring in Donny van der Beek, which they've done already, and get Telles, I think you've got to look at that and not be in the current climate of COVID as well and not getting too many out. You got to look at that and think, that ain't bad. But the centre-back thing would still be an issue for me. I'm not going to lie.
Mark, what are you saying?
I was just looking. Romano saying there that United had hoped that Dortmund's resolve would soften towards the end.
It's not funny. It's stupid tactic.
That's a stupid tactic. They probably did think that, but you know what? We tried it with Harry Maguire. We tried it with Wan-Bissaka. We tried it with Bruno. We still paid the peas. So
they have to pay it.
Is that the right letter for money?
Yeah, I was impressed. Secretly, I was like, "Well done."
You know what, Mark? Mark's been about, mate. Like, Mark knows.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. I really want. I want to be wrong, bro. Literally, I want Monday to come. Sancho's wearing a number 7 because can you imagine if Sarr turns up and they're giving a number 7 shirt?
No, he won't get the number 7 shirt.
Really.
It's been confirmed. He's getting an L. Because that's what it is. Nah,
you give the kid too much stick. I like
Sarr. Mate. Oh, no. Look, I heard today on Sarr that United only want him on a loan, that Watford have been trying to get rid of him to anybody for a month. Does that sound like the sort of player United should go for?
And have they just been trying to wait for the price that they think he's worth?
Liverpool, they offered him to Liverpool. Liverpool were like, we ain't paying 40 million, we'll have Jota instead. If he ain't good enough for Liverpool's bench, how is he an alternative to Jadon Sancho? And he's all right. He's an all right player. But it's about statements. It's about statements, isn't it?
I've said this all along with the Sarr thing. He's not. We shouldn't be looking at Sarr as an alternative to Jadon Sancho. What I'm saying is that Sarr within our squad, I think
take him on loan as well as Sancho.
Yeah, 100%. Like, because this is what I'm saying. He's better than Pereira. He's better than Dan James. He beefs up. So if on your bench you've got either one of Sancho or Greenwood, let's say, because Martial's going to start.
I'd get rid of James and get Sarr in as well as Sancho.
Like Sarr, don't get this twisted. I don't understand this slander. Like, I saw Man United fans going in on the Watford post and that saying he's shit, he's this, he's that. Oh, this is when really it's because of the fixation of Sancho. They're just they're dissing the young buck. Like, he's a good up and coming player who's better. He's better than most of our players on our bench. So I would have him.
But I think they're right though, because I think what they're saying is that if you don't get Sancho and you get Sarr, I think everyone should be revolted by that.
That's different because you're saying, okay, we're going to get him.
You're letting the board off, really. You're saying, oh, that's acceptable. I mean, look, Liverpool last night, they're going to win the 20th title. What are we doing to stop that? You can't go from Sancho to Sarr because it shows a total lack of ambition. It shows a total lack of
and it's the easy way out. It's the cheaper way out. It's the cheaper way out. I understand.
It's not a football club, it's a business.
I understand that. The only thing I don't like is just thinking Sarr's just a rubbish player. Like, he's just not rubbish. He's not.
He's not rubbish.
He's a good player, and with better players around him. Like, he wasn't rubbish when he dinked Alisson and sent Liverpool packing when he went around the keeper. You know what I mean? Like, he's showed ability. I know that's one game, but I've seen him play, and he's good. He's a good player. How do you not know around better players? There's been many players who, when they get surrounded by better players, do you know what I'm saying? They can step up. So look, I'm not saying get him instead of Sancho. It will be fine. I agree with that. But this whole notion of I wouldn't have Sarr anywhere near this club, he ain't good. That's bullshit. He is. He can play.
Sancho's not spoken. Fabrizio's just tweeted 30 seconds ago in response to Jan Arge Fjortoft, who said Man United have not put a bid in yet. Romano has done one of those, which means okay. I think he meant that. Fabrizio's got it wrong. He shouldn't do that. It's that. He says there were club talks and still same position about Jadon Sancho by Man United and Dortmund. So it moves on. It moves on. But it's going to be wavy.
What do you think about this? There's talks about Chelsea still seriously being in for Declan Rice. Fabrizio Romano tweeted that, and then there's been talks about Kante linked with a move to Inter. So do you reckon they fully want to get is there anything in the us approach? Because we've been looking for a defensive midfielder.
We're never going to go for him. Never going to go for him.
Never at all. We tried to Nali.
Well, definitely not now. Definitely not now. And I don't I think Declan's a good player. I think he's a good player. I think he can get better. A lot of people think he's way too overrated. I can see a little bit of the gas. They do gas him up too much. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. And this is going to sound mad. This might even sound...
he's one of your mates, bro. I saw you text him.
We talk sometimes. But this is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying. Just because I'm not that guy who's he's my brother, whatever. But what I'm saying is this might sound a bit Ricky-ish, but Matic right now is more experienced in that position. Like I'm telling you, like Declan, look at Mark 90% club rules. He's such a.
It's just because it below you as well.
Hold on, I'm gonna. There you go. There, it's not anymore. Oh, it is actually.
This is.
Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying, but Declan Rice.
No, you're saying that you're gone.
Matic does the job that we need in that position, and everyone thinks like he could come in and be 100 million trillion% better than Matic right now. And I'm saying it ain't even that. Like you have to let him grow, let him get better.
No, my thing, only reason I'm talking about is I feel that they're trying to obviously get rid of Kante. I don't know what's going on with Kante, but I think he might have been offered out because Chelsea Lampard sees Declan Rice as an important player to him, as currently to what kind of Fabrizio Romano was saying. So is it for our club to step in and say, hey, Kante works well with Pogba, should we try and make that kind of move? I don't know. Like it's just a question, just a thought. Nah,
I can't see it. Oh, Chelsea just scored as well. Werner got his first goal against Tottenham.
Yeah, typical twat. Doesn't do it in the Premier League. We've got an fancy Premier League. Don't get anything.
What are the teams here? What's the lineup?
Actually, that's interesting because I've been interested to know what Mourinho's team is.
Yeah, I want to see that.
He's got Europa League on Thursday. I mean, to be fair to Spurs, I've got to say, I hope we smash you on Sunday. But it's tough to play 4 games in 8 days, is it? Yeah. No, 7 days. They played on Sunday, didn't they? Did they play on Sunday?
He put out a terrible team.
Yeah.
What's it? Barderson, Austin, Fazio, Russia. I don't think this can't be the real team. Dominguez, Doherty, Rosenthal. Who are these guys?
Ronnie Rosenthal. Bloody hell, he shouldn't be getting picked. He missed that sitter, didn't he, against Villa? He must be about 90 now.
Wait, I don't even know who these guys
are.
Yeah,
Tanganga, Alderweireld, Dyer, Aurier, Carvalho, whoever, Sissoko and Ndombele, Regulion first game, Bergwijn, Lamella up top. So that's quite strong. Giroud, Werner, Mount, Hudson-Odoi, Kovacic, Jorginho, Chilwell, Zuma, Tomori, Azpilicueta, Mendy. Straight away.
Chelsea's gone strong then, haven't they?
Yeah, Chelsea have gone pretty strong. And yeah, they've made more changes, Spurs, but
yeah, but, I mean, to be fair to Spurs, that's proper shit. I can't remember when the Newcastle game was. I watched it. Was it
2 days ago? Saturday, innit? No, was it Saturday?
Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Was it Sunday?
Saturday.
No, it was Sunday because I watched it. It was Sunday.
I was chatting rubbish.
So they've got to play 4 games in 7 days. That's a disgrace. That is
bad.
I know Mourinho likes to moan, but that is a disgrace. But hopefully they're knackered on the players.
Yeah, I think they will be. That game was a Sunday. Yeah, I think we've got to be at it. And just Mourinho with his comments, just talking crap about Ollie. Such an idiot. I'm glad Ollie sat him back down as well. Ollie was like, yeah, well, it depends how you want to get to the final. Some people got to buy.
Yeah. That's going to be a grudge match, that is, on Sunday.
It's gonna be insane. And I hope we win it. Do you know what I'm saying? We need to win it. Just because even Man City, they don't look as strong as we think they are. You know what I mean? So when we talk about the top 4 race, yeah, when we talk about that, we can fully be in this. Do you know what I mean? We're fully in the top 4 race. Man City is not as strong as they once were. Arsenal, with all the talk they had, again, you saw what happened. They're playing some back like counter football. Them lot like it's disgusting. But everyone loves it. It's fine. Flex loves it too. But we won't talk about that. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you do love it, Flex. You do love the Arteta way. I don't know why. It's the same as it's just
love what? What do I love?
You've been gassed about Arteta.
I haven't been gassed about Arteta. Gassed?
Yeah, he said that you've been talking about his tactical coaching.
No, you started the show and said, Flex, don't do that. Don't put words in my mouth. I never said that. Now you're doing it. You're a hypocrite.
No, I had to because I didn't like the way you just threw me out the 0% club as well.
Yeah, bro. Because I don't want you in there because you're half-hearted. We haven't got time for that. You either come to disco, you come to party, you come to rave it up, or you don't. The bounce is fucking you out.
I don't know.
I think Sancho will tear Spurs apart on Sunday.
No, Goldbridge is mad. What you think he's going to be here on Sunday?
He's going to tear Crystal Palace apart and got torn a new one.
He could be.
Well, I was telling everyone he'll be in a Palace shirt.
To be honest, I think the problem we've got at the moment is that the transfer window doesn't close till next Monday night. It's only Tuesday. There's going to be loads of stories that we get linked to. There's going to be loads of players probably going. We'll probably get a couple in. We've got a match tomorrow night and we've got Saturday on Sunday. And it's just totally being drowned by this, transfer speculation, isn't it? As I said a few minutes ago, DiMarzio's not bloody the Daily Star. He's pretty decent. And he's saying we're talking to Cavani and Jovic, which I don't think we are, but there's people saying stuff that you've almost got to go, wow, I'm not going to totally dismiss it. And, you know, I just feel it's Sancho and Telles, but if you're talking to strikers as well, you know, it's already crazy enough. It's just going to be mad, absolutely mad.
All I'm saying is that if we, I don't even want to speak this into atmosphere, but I will just because it's on my mind. So I'm just going to be honest. Surely, actually, I'm going to ask the question. Surely there's no way, that we get to deadline day and the transfer window shuts and we haven't signed anyone. That's
it. Won't do that. KG's got his army ready. That can't happen.
Oh, my army's coming. I'm telling you, listen. I'm rounding up the troops.
Flex, these people he's tagging in. He needs a long-term. He needs to get used to the YouTube scene.
Listen, YouTube, is like the Syria war, bruv. I don't know what is going on, but it's insane. I just let it go anyway. Like me and my little army, I don't know how many people do you reckon is gonna unfollow United on deadline day. Go on, just play games. Just play games and see how many do you reckon I get over 500?
No. Yeah, if they sign Sancho, they'll probably get another million.
I'm saying if we don't sign Sancho.
If we don't sign Sancho, fans around the world will be thousands who do it.
That's what I'm saying.
It won't necessarily be because you said it, but there'll just be like people all over the world pissed off who just and I'm following. And then January or something, and then they'll follow again or something. I don't know.
All right, cool.
Apparently, everyone's saying Reguilon's getting sent back to Seville, mate. He's having a stink.
Luke Shaw's better than him. He's made a mistake.
He's made a mistake straight away.
These people, they don't learn. They come at me saying Luke Shaw's this, that. Tierney's better than Luke Shaw. He was trash last night. Bloody Maitland-Niles is better than some,
Maitland-Niles on the ball yesterday was shocking.
Crap. He's proper crap. And then Reguilon, I ain't even watching it. I know he's having a crap game. So, just get out of Luke Shaw's shadow. Which they'll all start saying that's really hard because he's fat, but that's a load of crap as well. Just I tell you, Luke Shaw's a good left back, and Telles will be a good left back, and we'll have 2 good left backs. So bring it on. I mean, I forgot about the Telles deal.
I know it's dragging on as well. It's not even like no offense to Telles if he does come. It's not like a glamorous he gives us a different option if he comes, but it's just umming and ahhing about that.
Anyway, guys, I'll let you crack on and finish up because I need to have a hot bath before the bake-off, and then I might be back on at 10:30, hopefully. 90% club, stay strong. Don't let them
0% club. 0% club. Let's go, Flex.
Don't listen to this negativity. And I'll probably be live again at 10:30 because there's bound to be more news. But
Dortmund tell Manchester United to sod off.
I went back. If Jadon Sancho goes public, I have got COVID. I'm not joining United. I'll see you in about 6 months, right?
All right, later, bro.
Peace.
In a bit.
Oh, God. Yeah, well, look, this is going to keep rumbling on and on and on. I think this is a big week. That I was putting it out there because I was like, surely we can't get this wrong, KG. We can't get to next Monday coming, and not have signed anyone like that. I'll be marching with you then.
Well, thank you. Listen, I'm telling you, fans, prepare. Because. I believe. I honestly feel that. When is it coming? We're gonna see a Cavani or Jovic, guaranteed. Do you know what I'm saying? One of those players is definitely coming on. I don't know if it's on loan.
Even if we get Sancho, you think one of them is gonna come as well?
Yeah, because we've heard rumors of the club being in for a striker. Don't forget, we were serious about Josh King before. And Agalo's not staying. We're not carrying on Agalo's gone in Jan.
Yeah, he's gone.
We're playing a lot of competitions. We can't just have and Dan James now. We don't even know what's going on with him. So how many strikers we've really got off the bench? There's not enough.
I did say we're going to be back to square one in January again. We need to
because we play all our front line. We play all our strikers now. It's not like we take Greenwood off the bench. Literally, all our main strikers are starting right now. If we get an injury, God knows what happens. So now we actually need a new player. So, I definitely feel that one of those guys is coming as a new striker, and then Telles, and then you hope Sancho comes. But if he doesn't come, who knows what we'll see? Who knows if it's gonna be a Sarr? Who knows if it Dembele? I can't see it. But a little
Oh,
part
I can't
as
see
much
that.
as much as people are cussing, yeah, as much as people are saying he's got this injury record and stuff, he is talented though. Do you know what I mean? Like, and you think,
he is
oh,
talented.
maybe, like, you know, when someone has the injuries at the beginning of their career and it kind of phases out and they could be okay now, who knows what you get? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if he came on loan, if Dembele came on loan, I wouldn't be sad. It's just what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I think he's a very good player.
Yeah, no, he is. He's got a lot of ability, but he just hasn't kicked on to, I think, what people thought he was going to be. And obviously the injury record isn't good for someone so young. So it would be a gamble.
But surrounding him with French players, like he'll have Pogba, he'd have Martial, he'd have so many different players that could probably make him feel comfortable. Even when we watched like the Spurs all or nothing thing.
Yeah, but he's got Griezmann, he's got Langley. They're both French.
Yeah, it's different though. It's different. I'm saying, you know, when you saw Momo Sissoko and who was that player for Tottenham, Aurier, when they were trying to work with Tanganga. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, all I'm saying is, I'm not saying I want Dembele at the club. I'm saying it's really the Sancho. We all want Sancho, but
it's happening.
Come on loan,
Robert started following Man United on Insta today. It's happening. That means he's definitely coming.
No, they do that to troll. That's his agent, bro. Like, I don't get gassed by people following anymore, bro.
Nah,
yeah, you know I'm saying. What about the players leaving though? What's your
well, we've got here. Where's that gone? Here it is. Please save Dalot, says Anand. I think Dalot's a weird one because he never really got a run of games. Under Jose, he seemed to just be injured all the time. Had a couple of glimpses where you think, you know what? I remember a game at Crystal Palace last season away from home, and was it Ollie or was it?
Like, he played as a winger.
Sorry, not last season. The season before. Sorry, not the season just finished. The season before,
yeah.
And he basically came on right wing, and Ashley Young went to right wing back, and he came on and changed the game. I remember he obviously played well against PSG. He's played well in a good few games, and
22. He's only played well in 2 games.
Yeah, but
let's not be crazy.
I don't think he's awful. I just think he's missed his chance. I think he's just missed his boat. Like, the squad's moved on. Solskjaer's not going to give him an opportunity. I think he's made his mind up. You've got Ethan Laird there coming through. You've got Brandon Williams as cover at right back. Wan-Bissaka's the number 1 right back. He's not going to get through there. Right wing position, we're looking at the likes of Sancho, obviously. We've got Mason Greenwood there. Dan James is still here. Like, he's just not going to get a chance to play. He's just not.
I don't think people need to get excited about it, because all of a sudden, Dalot has become this amazing player because he's linked to a club to leave. And we have to remember this. We've done this before. We even did this with Pereira. Remember when we was begging for Andreas to start? And that's a lot of us. There were so many of us that's like, Pereira needs to start. I don't know what Mourinho's doing. Pereira started, bro. He's not good enough. No. Do you know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Now, the same with Dalot. He's had 2 games. He had a game against Crystal Palace when he showed a few moves on the right. If you don't want him to be our right winger, everyone's on crack here. He can't play there. You see what I'm saying?
He can play there, but just he's not the level.
Is that what you want? So no Sancho, Dalot. Give him the number 7 shirt. Get out, bruv. Dalot, hold tight. It was nice while it lasted. See you later, bruv. Really and truly.
Magico says it's great talking about Sancho and Cavani, but our problem is our defense, which we need to sort. Well, it's literally what I said earlier with the Sancho situation. Obviously, I would be happy that he came, but it still wouldn't change that. Los Collins says, I think Dalot gets a lot of criticism, but he better go. He is better going forward than Wan-Bissaka, in my opinion. Yeah, he is. He's better.
But then, don't you feel that this week, Sancho, the way people talk about Aaron Wan-Bissaka is starting to change? It's starting to get, I don't want to say negative, but people are now acting like Aaron Wan-Bissaka is dead. Do you know what I mean? And yes, he showed frailties with that ball over the top. Do you see what I'm saying? That this guy's ball over the top that he just couldn't work out. But how do you feel about Aaron Wan-Bissaka? Right?
My thing with Wan-Bissaka is this, which is what I've always felt. Yes, he's brilliant in one-on-one situations. Very difficult to get past. You know, when you're playing against the likes of a red hot Sterling, you know, banging in goals, and when he plays against you, he can't get no change. Like, he can lock off the whole wing, like, in terms of defensively. But I remember saying to a few people outside Old Trafford, I can't remember, it was probably It's probably about halfway into the season. I was like, I really like Wan-Bissaka, but I feel that in 18 months' time, the same conversation will keep coming up about him going forward, sorting out his feet, his intelligence on the ball and how he uses it. Because he's not. I don't think Wan-Bissaka is a natural footballer. I think he's very athletic. I think he enjoys defending. Wan-Bissaka reminds me of someone like you see in the NFL, yeah, when obviously they got attack, they got offense and defense, yeah, and the defense team, their job is not even to touch the ball. They have They have no joy in scoring. They have no joy in trying to get the ball and run and do all this stuff, yeah. Like they just want to stop someone else scoring. They just want to stop someone getting past. Now I know that he used to start out as a winger, but it's a little bit like that, where it's like he's just an out and out stopper. But this ain't American football. And yes, people think that Sancho is going to come, and that means that Wan-Bissaka won't have to do anything going forward. Well, then all we're going to have is, he needs a bit of help. We can't expect Sancho to do everything. He's got two men on him all the time. We need Wan-Bissaka. It's not feasible. Like, I don't believe in this whole thing of if Sancho comes, it means that Wan-Bissaka won't have to do anything forward. For me, Wan-Bissaka is just not good enough on the ball, and I think that will be a worry continuously. At the moment, he's in bad form. Do you
still think he's worth the 50? How much do you pay for him?
50 million.
Do you still feel that he's worth the 50 million? Honestly.
I'd reluctantly say yes. I'd reluctantly say yes, only because technically we're paying 50 million as it stands. We're paying 50 million for a player who can only defend. And I know that sounds crazy because he's a right back, so your job is to defend, but your job's more than that now, especially in a team that, let's face it, we're trying to play out from the back. Have you not noticed? KG, you got to be honest. I know you don't like criticizing certain players and that. Like, you can't give it to him. He can't play. He can't play ball.
No, this is the thing. Like, there's ways that you can fix the United issues. Do you see what I'm saying? So the first thing I'll do, these are the two changes I'll make immediately. Yeah, I'd put in Bailly straight away. Bailly has to play, and Ricky won't like this, but you might have to start if we want to see the best of Pogba, because I want to see Pogba play as many games this season as possible.
Of course.
And Pogba does work well with Fred. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you're now saying, Fred, this is it. You're having the running games. We're going to let you play now. Do you see what I'm saying? We're going to let you play 4 games till you find form, but you, Pogba, and Bruno. That's it. Yeah? Now we're not going to have the issues of at least Aaron Wan-Bissaka has someone to fizz the ball into and not worry about that. So he's not getting caught in possession. Do you see what I'm saying? So really and truly, fizz it into a Fred who's always plays deep. So it gives Pogba some space up the pitch. Things could be better. Do you see what I'm saying? And even can play a higher line as well. Because the biggest issue of us is we play so deep, we're inviting pressure.
Well, I don't know, but playing a high line with centre backs who ain't that fast.
That's what I'm saying. So then you're catching these players out. Do you see what I'm saying? So we have to kind of reconfigure the team to support certain players' weaknesses. Now I know you talking about Sancho and how he'll have so much work to do, but understand the only joy that comes in our team is off the left-hand side. A lot of our moves start on the left. We never use the right, really.
Why is that? Because Greenwood's out there now. We know Greenwood's great.
Yeah, no, but Greenwood picking up the ball on the edge of the box, couple step over, shot.
Never going down the right side and crossing.
I'm talking around the right-hand side. He's not going to do that. So really and truly, Greenwood has to join an attack when it comes in from the left. So what we really need in this team is both sides working fluidly. Do you know what I mean? Which we never had. And that's why there's so much pressure on Rashford to deliver, because it's only the left-hand side that we have. Do you know what I mean? Now, if we can make some changes, again, it will make the team so much better. That's why I'm saying that with bringing in Bailly, bringing in a Fred, bringing in a Sancho, it changes things. Then after you can have Greenwood off the bench for Martial, Greenwood off the bench it changes things. We become a more dynamic side, and then you can bring on the Matiches to say, you know what, it's the last 20, 30 minutes of the game, just hold down the team. change the. You know what I mean? That's what I would like.
That's what we've been talking about. Listen, we've come to the end of the show, man. The last question, which isn't football related, as you can see, we may as well answer this, KG. I know you're a music man as well. Obviously knows I am. Joshua Bowa, big up yourself for the contribution. It says, Flex, not a football question, but as the music man, I'm interested who you prefer out of Akala and Wretch, if you even like either. I'm going to be deadly honest with you. Akala's music, I haven't really listened to that much. I know he can rap. I've listened to his Daily Duppies and that before, where he shelled it down with the freestyles and that. But in terms of a body of work, I couldn't tell you I've sat and listened to an Akala album. However, I know he's a straight poet, like straight facts, unbelievably lyrically. But Wretch is my guy. I've just finished reading his book, actually, Rapology as well, which is dope. Wretch is my guy. What are you saying, KG?
You can't really talk to Wretch. Wretch is the person that would like to conquer America, to be honest. If I sent anyone to go and do a cypher around America, I'd trust Wretch. Country down. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, Akala will go there and let you think about everything in life. Do you know what I'm saying? He'll let you think about
listen, big up Akala. I associate Akala, and this is probably a disservice to Akala, because I love the guy. He's amazing. I associate him more with the knowledge, and I'm not just talking about race. I'm just talking about just life, just a wealth of knowledge, what he does in his community and that. And he is a real advocate for our culture. And I know he can rap. I know he is an artist. You know, Mr. Dynamite's brother, innit? I know he can. He is an artist, but I've just never sat and pre-read one of his projects. So I'd be lying if I said, do you know what I mean? But listen, we come to the end of the show, guys. We'll leave you with this. It's going to be a crazy week at Manchester United. We got a game tomorrow. I keep forgetting.
It's going to chill. Tomorrow's going to chill down. There's going to be no news tomorrow. Thursday and Friday, it's going to be an overdrive. Yeah? Then we don't get it twisted. We got a big game on Sunday. Monday, no, everyone's heartbeats are going to be all over the place. Just letting you know. Prepare yourselves.
There you go. Guys, thanks for watching. 20,000 people watching as well. Smash a like on the video, hit subscribe if you're new. We are on 850,000 subscribers as well. Big up Hamza for the super chat. D-Block Europe, I had this argument with Saeed before when he tried to tell me them man are better than Stormzy. I like their wave, but for me, talking about promethazine and other things constantly is not really my thing. But they sound wavy on the track, innit? That's me. But we're out of it. We're out of it, guys. Thanks for watching.
I like Mark Morrison, to be honest.
Hey, he's good. He's good. He's good. He's proper. You know what I mean? His man's got a big banger. What can you say? But there's other things there. But anyway, trying to get us shut down.